This drink is from 1892, and we'll see if it is any good. I came across a cocktail a while ago called the Gem, and it's from the 1892 book, The Flowing Bowl, When and What to Drink by the only William Schmidt. And I don't know much of anything about the book, but I like that it was the only William, and the drink in question here, the Gem, seemed rather interesting. It calls for pineapple syrup, as well as rum and brandy. You'll often see recipes from this time call for Santa Cruz rum, which would have been rum from what we now know as St. Croix, which you can find today in the form of Cruzian rum, and their aged rum is not that bad at all. I actually kind of like it. But I just assumed that the rum back from 1892 would have been different and probably much more flavorful. So when I come across these recipes, I usually reach for Chairman's Reserve. Because to me, it is a rummy rum without being distinct. It's hard to explain, but it's not Jamaican, it's not Guyanese, it's not light, it's not really easy to put your finger on. It's like a Barbados rum kind of turned up. And it's really never called for in recipes or in style. You don't ever see recipes call for a St. Lucian rum. So I do like to grab that bottle and use it when I can. It's also affordable. So let's make a cocktail from 1892. While the recipe says to mix this, I'm going to shake it. Let's start with 1 ounce of lime juice. 1 teaspoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon of pineapple syrup. 1 ounce of a rummy rum. And 1 ounce of a brandy or a cognac. I'm going to garnish this with a slice of lemon and some grated fresh cinnamon. So there you go, Gem. All right, let's try the Gem, a drink that is at least 134 years old. Cheers. It's pretty good. That combination, pineapple, just a small amount, pineapple with cognac and rum, it's delicious. That the tropical, I think the tropical cocktails, tiki, tropical, we don't usually associate that much cognac when we do. It's usually a split base, like a lot of Trader Vic ones that call for a brandy or cognac with gin and, rum, brandy and cognac, and then you got lemon juice, orange juice, lime juice. There's a lot going on. This one's much more simple. Sweetness there from your sugar and your pineapple syrup, and then you can taste the rum and you can taste the cognac. The recipe really stood out to me because of that pineapple syrup. It's just so rare to come across pineapple stuff from the 1800s. You don't see a lot of it. You don't see a lot of pineapple syrups called for. So that was like that's actually how I found it. I was looking for interesting cocktails and rum cocktails. And then when I see one that's not just like rum and sugar and, a vermouth, something that has something unique of that time, like a pineapple syrup, I knew I had to make it. There were other cocktail books from the only William as well, which I haven't checked out. I don't know if they're just updates to the one I found this drink in, but a character, a figure I don't know too much about, but seemed to be prominent in the late 1800s, at least as far as cocktails go. So the Gem, is it the best thing I've ever had in my life? No, but is it really good? Yes. It's very simple, very elegant. I love finding these old, small drinks, 2 ounces of booze and a little bit of sugar, some citrus, and it's like a great, cocktail to start the night. I've shared a bunch of these in the past. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I'll put up on the screen right now if I can remember which ones I'm thinking about and which cocktails are. But I just love these little cocktails from back in the 1800s, early 1900s. You can still find great, delicious, balanced cocktails from any time period. So don't be fooled into thinking you have to make something that's from the last, handful of years. You definitely go back 130 years and find something delicious. So that's it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like below. Consider subscribing to this channel. And if you want to support this channel more, go check out my Patreon page. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one.
Mm-hmm.